Today we will solve a few most important MCQs on administrative law. So those who are preparing for All India Bar examination this year, this video lecture will be very helpful for you all. Hey everyone, my name is Sangeeta. Welcome back to this channel, Be Legally Ever. So without any further delay, let's start today's session. So the first question is our delegated legislations, okay, cannot be controlled by. Options are देखिए judiciary, parliament, executive and press. So in this case the correct option would be option D. Okay, in this case the correct option would be option D. That means delegated legislation cannot be controlled by press. Okay, so before that we should know what is delegated legislation. So delegated legislation is basically a type of law, a a type of law a type of law created by the executive branch, created created by the executive branch executive branch okay, created by the executive branch to implement the requirements of the primary authority. So the main purpose of this controlling delegated legislation is that to ensure that the power given to the rule making body, that means the power given to whom? Power given to power given given to the rule making body, rule making body are not misused or used unnecessary. Body are not misused are not misused or used unnecessary or used unnecessary. Okay, so delegated legislation cannot be controlled by anyone other than the parliament and the judiciary. That means delegated legislation can be controlled by whom? Can be controlled by the judiciary and the parliament, but it cannot be controlled by the so that means delegated legislation cannot be controlled, okay, by the executive, because delegated legislations are created by the executive, created by the executive, okay, by the executive. So delegated legislations are created by the executive and it is controlled by the judiciary and the parliament. Okay, so in this case the correct option would be option D. Okay, so in this case the correct option would be option D. Okay, so now moving to next question. Next question is our personal bias means. Options are देखिए, when the person sits as a judge and one of the parties is his relative. Option B, when he holds the share in the company which is one of the parties before him. Option C, when he wants some share in the property which the subject of the matter is dispute. And option D, when he wants to be elevated. So in this case correct option would be option A. Option A would be the correct answer. That means personal bias means when the person sits as a judge, okay, in the court and one of the parties is his relative. Okay, so this is called personal bias. So in this case the correct option would be option A. Okay, so now into next question. Next question is our Montesquieu propounded the theory of separation of power, okay, based on the model of, very important question. So options are देखिए, United Kingdom, United States of America and France and India. So in this case the correct option would be option A, that means United Kingdom. Okay, in this case the correct option would be option A. So we're going to another question. We should know that a French political philosopher is best known for his for propounding the theory of separation. So he is the first person, that is Montesquieu is the first person who suggested the division of power. Okay, division division of division of power between 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 the executive, legislative and judiciary, between executive executive legislative legislative and judiciary. Yeah. So executive, legislative and judiciary. Okay, so in this case correct option would be option A. Okay, so now to next question. Next question is our AK Kripok. AK Kripok versus Union of India is a landmark judgment in relation to very important question. Options are देखिए bias, delegated legislation, option C corporations and option C rule of law. So in this case the correct option would be option A, that means bias. That means AK Kripok versus Union of India is a landmark judgment which is related to the bias. Okay, so in this case the correct option would be option A. Okay, so now to next question. Next question is our speaking orders. Very important question. Speaking orders are the orders which are issued by which of the following? Options are administrative authorities, private trusts, petitioners asking for relief and defendants defending that their case. So in this case the correct option would be option A, that means administrative authorities. So so what do you mean by speaking orders? So speaking orders are administrative or judicial decision that are made by the competent authorities, and it also includes the reason for the decision. It also includes reason reason for the decision reason for the decision. It is important because it ensures the principle of natural justice. It also ensures the principle of justice natural justice. That means speaking orders are the administrative or judicial decision. What is speaking orders? Speaking speaking orders are the administrative 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 or judicial decision that are made by competent authorities that are made by competent authorities competent authorities and it also includes the reason for the decision, and it also include the reasons for the decision, reasons for the decision. Okay, so now moving to next. So in this case the correct option would be option A. Okay, that is administrative authorities. Okay, so now moving to next question. Next question is our under Right to Information Act 2005, which of the following information is furnished on payment of fees may be prescribed? Information is given free of cost. Information regarding police inquiry is given. So in this case the correct option would be option A. That means under the RTI Act 2005, information is furnished on the payment of nominal fee. Okay, so fees is fee is mandatory. So fee is mandatory for any information. Okay, for furnishing any information, for any information. So in this case the correct option would be option A. Okay, so now to next question. Next question is our which of the following is not a public corporation? इनमें से कौन सा public corporation नहीं है? Options are देखिए NGO for Disabled Person, Well and Natural Gas Corporation, Reserve Bank of India and Damodar Valley Corporation. So in this case the correct option would be option A. That means NGO for Disabled Person is not a public corporation, is not a public corporation. जैसे Well and Natural Gas Commission, Reserve Bank of India and Damodar Valley Corporation, these all are what? These all are public corporation. Okay, so in this case the correct option would be option A. Okay, so now into next question. Next question is our whether employees, okay, whether employees of the public corporation are government servant. Options are देखिए no, yes, sometimes and only till his retirement. So in this case the correct option would be option A, that means no. That means the employees of the public corporation are not the government servants. So in this case the correct option would be option A. Okay, that means they are not the servant of the government. Okay, so now to next question. Next question is our in central services categories like sweepers, gardeners, peons, etc. are classified as. Options are class 4 service, class 3 service, class 2 service, and not classified at all. So in this case the correct option would be option A, that means class 4 service. So in this case the correct option would be option A, that means in central service the categories of the sweepers, the categories of all the sweepers, gardeners, peons comes under class 4 of services. So in this case the correct option would be option A. Okay, so now into next question. Chairman or any member of the Public Service Commission in India can be removed. Options are देखिए only by president, only the appointing committee, only if he is adjudged insolvent, only if he is guilty of misbehavior. So in this case the correct option would be option A, that means only by the president. That means the chairman or any member of the Public Service Commission in India can be removed by whom? By the president. By the president. That means can be removed by the president. So in this case the correct option would be option A. Okay. So this is for all today. If you liked this lecture, please like this video and please don't forget to subscribe this channel. Till then take care. Bye bye. See you in the next video.